Good morning, guys. Today is April 19, Monday. Interesting. Interesting. Yesterday, Saturday night, we had a sell-off. Yesterday, we had a small bounce, and I am expecting some more sell-off, but we have to go ahead and see what we can interpret in the technical analysis. Now, this is a Ethereum review, and we're gonna still pay attention to this trend line. So the major event that happened lately was a breakout through that trend line, and so far we are still in a downtrend. This is not a bear market. This is not a change of the major trend. This is certainly a correction. Now, many traders or many beginners, they are used to head and shoulders. Now, I'm gonna give you a small teaching right there. Generally, head and shoulders never happen in just one side of a trend line. Generally, head and shoulders, one of the shoulders must happen in the other side of the break. So if we're gonna have a head and shoulder here, this is certainly gonna be something like this. Okay, guys. So head and shoulder like this is not valuable. One of the shoulder must be a result of the break through a particular technical analysis figure or trend line or channel, whatever. But you need, if you're gonna place a head and shoulder, because I've seen this in many discussions in different communities, this is supposed to happen like this, you know. So I think this is one of the things we might see in the next coming days, but this is still a correction. Now, when it comes to Ethereum, this I did place that downtrend line on RSI. It's not it was a potential downtrend line because, as you know, we need 3 touches. So I'm expecting this to happen in the RSI. I'm expecting a retest of this, eventually going up like that. Now, this retest can be a diversion on the 4-hour time frame, something like this. Okay, so I'm expecting a retest on RSI here, and this retest can be a diversion. Now, if we do have that diversion, we're gonna have to study this zone right there on a slow time frame, 1 hour. So this is what we are expecting to do. Now, the market can literally do whatever it wants, but I still believe that we are in a correction. Now, the other thing I want you to pay attention is this right there. Okay, now this is a MACD fading, so this means that the intensity of the sell-off is slowing down, but I don't consider this as a major, as that important in terms of technical analysis. So if we do have a crossover, maybe I'll pay attention to this. But since we're fading, okay, you know that I don't short bull market, so I'm not in a short position. I'm just looking for a good reason to buy. Again, since you know that I did enter somewhere here, I closed 50% of my position here, and I'm waiting a good zone to re-enter on Ethereum. Okay, so I'm paying attention to this crossover on a 4-hour time frame, and I'm paying attention to RSI here. I know that this trend line have been violated. Maybe we're gonna have a retest, maybe not. So we have to pay attention to this. So as of now, what I am doing right now is waiting for a reason to re-enter, a diversion, a crossover, a major rejection candle, or a well-known bullish candle. So that's what we're doing right now on Ethereum. We are waiting a bullish sign to re-enter. If we get a bullish sign, we're gonna go ahead and study that bullish sign and set up a re-entry point. Now, we can have some expectation or using Fibonacci. If you are a Fibonacci trader, you can use a Fibonacci and pay attention to this level right there. Now Saturday night I did make a scalp. Some of you know that I did make a scalp on virtual bacon. I did it live in real time. I did buy 50 Ethereum here and sold it here for $24,000 profit. But that was because I was there when this drop was happening. This doesn't have nothing to do with my swing position. This doesn't have nothing to do with my main trading style. That was a quick scalp because I used to scalp a lot in a few years ago. But if I was you, I would pay attention to this zone right there, 50%, which is a $2,043, 1926, and these three zones right there, need to pay attention to them. So these are important zones. If we see a bullish sign in them, we might consider re-entry. Now, the other thing I need you to pay attention to, guys, is if we ever have, now we're gonna go on the daily time frame, and I'll probably say it, and I think I already said it. I'm gonna move that line a little bit here to the last swing here. This is the last swing. This is the last daily swing. So we have one condition to close. If we get this, I'm gonna close all the long, because that would be a big bearish sign. If we have a candle on the daily time frame that open and close, the candle must open and close under this line right there. This is a big bearish sign. So that would be a condition. That would be the only condition to close every long position and wait. So this line, this is a white line, and since if you know my technical analysis and you know my style, this line is a weekly switcher. So if I have a candle that open and close under 1575 on Ethereum, I will close on my position. I'll probably already close my position because I know that I have a stop loss here to protect my gain. The reason why it's important, if we get a 100% retracement on the last wave, that will be a sign of a correction at a bigger level. And by bigger level, I mean a correction that might be from the weekly time frame. Now, on the weekly time frame, we have that big uptrend line. That uptrend line is directly from the bull run that started last year from March, around March 20, March 16. This trend line is a potential trend line. This trend line is not confirmed yet, but since this is from a big time frame, we're talking about the weekly time frame, we have a one reaction, two, we need the third reaction. Now this could be considered as an approach, but that's not a clear touch because I don't have a body to body connection to the line. So if we do have on the daily time frame, like I've shown you, if we do have a retracement, 100% retracement on the last wave, I'm gonna close all my long, because this might mean that we are heading toward this potential trend line. It's gonna be a bigger one. So there's nothing scary here. It's just that these events are gonna happen. So we can have a retest, something like this. We can have a sideways market, since we haven't sideways since a while, or we can have a change of the trend, something like this, and then that will be a clear bear market. Okay, that will be a clear bear market. So these are the three possibilities that we have here. That is for Ethereum, and you need to pay attention to that. Now, weekly time frame, they take lots of time to react. They take times to realize their position. So this might take month, we don't know, but as of now, this is what we are paying attention. This retest right there on the 4-hour time frame. So that's it right there, guys, for this review. A little bit longer than usual, but very important since today is Monday. Have a good week and take care of you guys. Bye. And remember to join me on Virtual Bacon. I'll put the link below so that you can be part of the community, so you can see all my trade live. and in full transparency. All right, bye.